Good morning, Vietnam. I use again this drawing I made, the being, point of view, the little dot in the middle, point of experience, the body under and its consciousness, its morphic field. Okay, this is the being now. There is a separation needed because the consciousness needed to grow. And the biggest adventure is to close this gap, okay, between them. Okay, it's to make one between the experiments and the experience and the experiencer. Everything collapse into one. Okay, that's the game. Okay, yeah. So the space in between them, I I matured it in my head, and it's really the ego. Okay, the space between the two is the ego. So you hear a lot about dissolving your ego and everything. Okay, those are old story. Okay, rotten fruit stories. Okay, outdated. Okay, this ego in the middle, when you try to dissolve it, what they are doing exactly, the point of view is just getting higher, escaping. Okay, escaping to the top. I don't want the manifestation. I don't want to be here. Okay, I go up. I don't want to be my ego. Okay, I want to be away from my ego. So they get this space you see between the two stuffs, just get wider. Okay, it's a thicker ego actually, more maybe less dense. Okay, more spiritual between brackets. It's still a big space of ego. So this ego we have to go through it, because like you see on the picture, it is what is standing between the point of view and the point of experience. Okay, body and soul, consciousness and body, or the morphogenetic field of the body. Okay, we want to contact those. This is the biggest adventure, the last one. In my case, it is the last one, and it's not a happy or joyful adventure. Okay, forget about this. Okay, here it is for really the inglorious bastards. It's for the adventurous. Okay, shaking the whole structure is not for the faint-hearted. Okay, it's for the inglorious bastards. It's for the people who are adventurous, who did all the other stuff, and oh, there is still one. This one, I didn't go there. I didn't try this. Okay, so consciousness go through the ego toward the body, toward the morphogenetic field of the body. Okay, this is what is standing in between. So it is a big difference in the position of consciousness, trying to go up away from the ego, or trying to go through this field, this space you see of the ego, to contact your form, your manifestation, and make the next level of being. Okay, the whole game in this realm is about making beings, life forms. Okay, if you didn't see it by now. Okay, life is making crazy numbers of forms, trying this all the direction, and we reach it, that crazy moment where consciousness is awake now of this game and want to be itself, manifest itself. Okay, this is the level we reach it now. Crazy. Nobody did it before you guys. Inglorious Busters, nobody. Okay, very fresh, started like with the beginning of the 20th century. Okay, this is where it entered this field. Okay, so it's biggest adventure. Okay, but I said it's not all rainbows here. Okay, it's harsh sometimes, dangerous. It can be fucking dangerous to play with your structure. So this is why we need adventurous people. Okay, and also we don't give a shit about how people are following this. You think there is a crazy number of people that can climb Everest mountain? Okay, it's not. It's the fucking fit people, adventurous, fit about the mileage of their consciousness in this case. Okay, this is what we are doing here. Okay, so this field manifested forms of life. It is crazy what's on in the nature. Uh, and we see species changing. Okay, some species just change, metamorphose. You have this, like those crickets, they turn into a locust. Okay, it's some condition, their physicality change. Okay, they morph. The axolotl. Okay, it's something that looks like some stuff, stuff that goes into the water and breathe in the water with external breathing stuffs on the side of his head. Okay, I put you the picture. This guy can transform into a salamander. Okay, under certain circumstances, certain conditions. Okay, he changed species. Okay, so imagine that the biology can build a very complex organism out of 2 cells or something, build it in 3D without a plan, without measuring the distances. So this is an axolotl is made, meant to be living in the water, and at certain condition, an already constructed super complex organism can shift to another organism. This guy becomes a salamander. Okay, and this guy also has the capability to regenerate or regrow all his limbs. If you cut limbs of him, the morphogenetic field will build another limb. It will just grow out of him. Sci-fi. Okay, this is the miracle we have in front of us, and we are being mesmerized by mediocrity and by bullshit. Okay, so the axolotl regenerates his body and shift from one species to another. Now in the mainstream science, they are starting to say, okay, all this evolution is bullshit. The species changes in jump, they morph. Okay, they say it themselves. I can put you the link if you stand the scientific language. So they understood that a species just transform very quickly while it is alive. Okay, change. This is how it happened. Those jumps in the species, you see all these bones and stuff, different skulls of humanoid. Okay, biped, two-legged skulls, different forms, because there is sudden jumps. There is not in between links. Okay, so those are jumps in the consciousness. So it's the consciousness manifesting. Okay, it's not the bullshitters of the science, which now collapsed, admitted themselves that it's bullshit. It's not a randomness in the matter. Okay, all this bullshit. And the others who tell you that everything exists like this since ever, because some god make it or other stuff. Those are the other side of the coin of moronism. Okay, so it's the consciousness with its thirst to be that shifts the manifestation itself. With the structure of the drawing that I show you here, but not individualized, but in the morphogenetic field of a species. Now for the first time there is the consciousness is awake, and it wants to enter this game consciously. Okay, that's the fucking adventure. There is no fucking order. Okay, so many stuffs we can see changing, but you know, the brain of the mental brain. Okay, this mechanic we have. Okay, very narrow, very materialistic, very little. We see crazy stuffs, but the NPC kind of don't decode. He doesn't want to decode. He doesn't want to decode when he sees stuff changing. Okay, many years ago, we see that many people say, oh, people were not aging the same way in the 80s than now. And they show you some actors of cinema at the age of 40, they look 60. Okay, the 60 of now. At the age of 30, they look like 50 or something. Okay, so now people are not aging like the 80s. The brain will resist this. Okay, they even invent explanation. Okay, materialistic explanation. Some of them said that they were smoking a lot. Ah, motherfucker, this one killed me. Okay, it is well known that we stopped smoking in '89 after the event, and we all shifted to lollipops. You can go outside, and it's Mandela effect. Me, I went outside, nobody's smoking, all they have lollipops in their mouth now. Okay, so they will invent, justification. While the people were old looking in the 80s, and now they are looking young at the same age. Okay, they will invent materialistic. They don't want the change. Okay, the change is something in this realm. Changing is something impossible. So it's carved in your fatty brains. Okay, this is one of the big program. Is the it never changed. It never changed. Carved in your fucking brains. Okay, stone brains. But yet it does. Okay, people are not aging the same. The morphogenetic field of the human changed. Okay, and it's the consciousness of the human being that changed. And even worse, because the condition of now is crazy pollution, crazy spraying in the skies, crazy frequencies added, G's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 to the infinity, fried. Okay, yet now a guy of in the 80s, at the age of 30 back then, he looks like 50 here, and 40 he looks like an old man. Okay, look those actors back in the movies. It doesn't work the same right now. Okay, brain resist, fatty brain resist. They were smoking a lot. Okay, yes. Now it's lollipops. Morons. Okay, big morons. Okay, yeah. Other stuffs I see in the animals, the dogs, the level of consciousness of the dogs, the expression in their face, their understanding of concepts, of the space and everything. It's shifted, sense of humor and everything. The cats also, they say those animals don't recognize themselves in the mirror. A lot of insects here. The cats don't recognize themselves in the mirror. You see a cat's owner holding a phone and putting those filters on their face like something scary, and the cats react to what he sees in the phone and slaps the owner. When the owner morphs into some scary stuff or have a mask on him or something, virtually the cat will slap the owner, so he knows that what he sees in the phone is the owner and him. Okay, so all this bullshit, animals not recognizing themselves, only some advanced, whales or something, or dolphins or something, bullshit. The guys recognize himself in the fucking smartphone. Okay, he doesn't slap the smartphone, he slaps the owner next to him. Okay, I put you the videos. Yeah, cats watching Tom and Jerry cartoon. So the cats understand the drawing. Okay, they understand the stuff, sitting next to the screen and watching Tom and Jerry, like enjoying. Okay, so we see those stuff, this evolution in consciousness. It will not stop, guys. It will not stop because your little drama, your little narrow life, sadness, okay, wanting to escape away or judging this realm or something. It will not stop. It will continue, and it is the biggest adventure. Okay. In the next video, I was thinking to put this this drawing, this little stuff I make, but for this realm of manifestation, how I will structure it. So I was thinking in this drawing, I will put the sun in the dot, okay, and the earth in this cup, this grail of manifestation. So being one of the whole manifested world has a point of consciousness like the sun, a manifested consciousness earth. So I put them as a system, and yeah, just thinking about the space in between. This sky is very much polluted, like our egos are polluting our connection, and like they pollute our body, they also pollute this space in between the sun and earth consciousness, which is the same being at the end. See you in the next